Alright, hello everybody, and welcome to some Primordialis. Today, we have a beta branch version that I'm playing, and yeah, it's added some new cool rotational symmetry, among other things. There's some new cells, and maybe some balance changes that I don't really fully know yet. I'm still like fully blind on that sort of thing right now, so I'm not too worried about it. But yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and try to find some new cells to use, see what kind of run we can manage, and yeah, I'll without spoiling too much, I've been making some pretty good progress overall, getting some cool kills and whatnot, but that's gonna be for a later video. I just realized I didn't have anything to post this Wednesday? Yeah, Wednesday. So yeah, I'm doing a little bit of recording. Figured that would hold you guys over. I'm trying to do 3 uploads a week minimum. Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, I think, is the current schedule. I believe. I don't know. That's what I'm trying to do. The days don't really matter as long as the videos are going up. But, yeah, I want to get to the point where I can upload, maybe every day. Let me know how you'd feel about daily uploads. I mean, obviously not all of them would be edited, but, having, like, a mixture of uploaded content as well as full, playthroughs of various video games, I think would be really fun. And, of course, just, like, me goofing around with Primordialis. Here's one of the new cells, by the way, Wandering Neuron. When this neuron is electrically activated, it will make you wander aimlessly. What's that good for? I don't know. Your guess is as good as mine. Might be helpful on some sort of drone. I don't know. You could probably mix it. I think it would probably mix well with other neurons, maybe. So maybe you pair it with like a hesitant neuron and it does like a patrol or something like that. That's my best theory. I just got done dinner, rather. So if you hear clearing my throat here and there, that is why. I apologize. Had some delicious homemade chicken burgers, and I didn't have any buns, but I don't know. There's something nice about it on like just some random crappy white bread. It's pretty good. Pretty good like that. Mix the mayo and the sriracha, and you get the lettuce and the pickles and the onions and the cheese, and you got a good dinner right there. And I had a rare treat along with that, half a can of Sprite. Which I know for some people is like, oh, crazy, I do like 4 of those. I'm 30, okay? I have to watch it. My family is they all got diabetes. And I don't want to trigger that shit in myself. So, yeah. Trying to be careful with that. And not fuck up my body forever. I do like a little bit of... I have a sweet tooth, so it's a bit of a problem. But generally I don't do drinks too often. Budding and parasitism are both great, by the way. Echolocation, I can take it or leave it. It's okay. We got, I'm gonna start dumping parasite, or vampirism cells over here, just to see. Might, tantalize myself to go that path if I've got enough vampirism sitting around. We got negating cell, by the way, earlier. I didn't say anything, along with vacuum. Which, opens up some really nice options, long-term. Obviously, those two pair exceptionally well together, and open up some really great options. Especially with acid, which we found at the very beginning of the game. So, we're kind of well on our way to having a potential high-functioning build. There's a couple of different combinations that I really want to play with that use vacuum and the momentum that it can bring and all that sort of thing. So, we'll see what we're capable of. I might just end up inverting some jets instead. I also learned recently, via one of my chat members, that you can actually overheat by intaking heat through your jets rather than expelling through your jets, which is really, really cool. I didn't know that. But, yeah, that's something that we'll probably keep an eye out for. So we'll probably want some sort of heat mitigation if we want to go for an inverted jet build, which could very well be on the table, especially with the way things are going. Okay, well, you know, it'd be like that sometimes. Explosion run. We're doing an explosion run, actually. Oh, my bad. My bad. I'm gonna keep this in, just because it's only 5 minutes. It's not a big deal. Hopefully people don't mind too much. Go ahead and skip ahead in the video a couple minutes if you want. I won't be offended. Just be a little bit sad. Oh, man. But yeah, I've been having a really good time with Primordialis lately. And I'm gearing up to show off more games other than Primordialis as well, that are in a very similar vein. Because one of the biggest struggles I had with continuing to play Noita after so many hours of play is that I played too much of it and I didn't play enough of other stuff. So hopefully I can find some other things that you folks enjoy. And yeah, I've got like Reassembly on the list and Thrive and, you know, a handful of other things planned. There's another like system game that I picked up the other day that I need to properly understand. I don't really understand it yet, but it looks really cool, and yeah, hopefully we can figure that one out. Need to figure out how to create creatures with it and whatnot. Okay, so that's a pretty good start. I do like this starting design. Explosives are pretty good. They always have been, and hopefully they always will be. I hear that explosive enemies are actually immune to explosive death. They cannot be killed by explosives. If and only if they have explosive immunity. So that's really interesting. News to me for sure. And that means that we can do some crazy overcharge explosives if we want to get spicy. And of course I do. But it really depends on what kind of roll we get from the boss. Because that's how I tend to dictate my builds. Whatever I get off the first boss is kind of the direction that my build ends up going. I think that's a fun way to play. But yeah, I'm curious what folks think about the current state of the mutation pool. I feel like it's finally gotten big enough now where you don't always get the exact things you want. And I don't know how to feel about that. Like, is that a good thing? Is that a bad thing? I'm not really sure. But, I do feel a little bit of frustration when I go for, like, an electric build and I want a very specific set of perks and I can't get them. For example, you know, sometimes you have to get them out of order, and I don't mind that. But it would be nice if I could, like, re-roll or something to improve things. Mutagenic poison is very fun. Drift has been causing me nothing but problems recently, so I think I'm gonna go ahead and steer clear on Drift, and that last option, it spoke to me so little I didn't even remember it. I'll go take another look just to make sure that it's not something... Oh, Parasitism. Was it Parasitism again? It was. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. I've been doing lots of Parasitism. If you're keeping up with the stream, you already know that. It's very fun, but it really feels very one note if you're me, at least. I think if you get the right stuff, you can do some really cool, like, stomach-type stuff. Where you slurp someone up and you trap them inside you, that sort of thing. I think it's pretty fun and pretty good, but it's got a time and place, and it's not always the time. I'm feeling the Venom. I think Venom might kind of kick ass, and I'll take the Light Cell, too. I think we might go for a mutagenic poison angle. I do like me some mutagenic poison. Poison builds are fun. I tend to do a lot of electricity builds lately. It'd be nice to do, like a minimalist moving parts build where it's not super reliant on electricity. I think I've been coming to over-rely on it a bit. Although, can you blame me? It's just such a powerful part of the game. It's such an easy way to scale up compared to, you know, just playing well the whole time, right? That's way harder. You're playing well. Who wants to do that when you can just build something insane that wins for you, right? That's the way I'm looking at it. Been messing around with charge cells recently. Had some fun with those. Don't think that they're going to be useful on a build such as this, but we'll see. We got vacuum venom, which is a little something. Tentacles tend not to fare well with vacuums. Unless I'm using anti-vacuum, but then I don't have anything getting close to me, so that's got its own set of problems. Don't think that's going to work, so we'll go ahead and skip out on that idea for now, but I don't know, maybe we'll come up with something that'll jump to the front of my mind and will end up working efficiently. I'm going to take a jet, because I might end up going with jets over over the vacuums, rather. Obviously, explosives are not necessarily long for this world. I could end up doing like an explosive heat mini-nuke build. That is always fun. But it does require a little bit of setup, that's for certain. Okay, those guys are all dead. That's awesome. Lots and lots of poison going off in this area, which is always a little spooky. But yeah, I figured I'd take a break from the in-game music, despite it being incredible. I really do like it. But I figured I'd go to my own music again for a while and see how people like it. So you let me know if you got a preference. I think it's probably somewhere in between, where I'm doing a bit of both, is going to be the preference for most people. But you let me know. Let me know what your preference is. Because, you know, I like my music. I don't think everybody's necessarily going to like it, but I enjoy it. Okay, so we got conductive. That's really good. Conductive is great. We could do a conductive breakaway. That's an option. Always on conductive. Let's do the breakaway first. Well, no, I'm gonna look around some more. We've got jet. I'm gonna power up, and we're gonna zip around for a little bit here. So let's just go ahead and cut that tail off for the time being. And we'll do some of these guys. A little bit of that. Let's lengthen and elongate. Gotta become... giving this little front area some extra space actually makes us significantly tankier, so that's the reason why we're doing that. We'll add... I'm not gonna add any venom. I thought about it for a moment, but I don't think we need it. Okay, so, objective. Find any form of combo cell. And if I can find a half-decent one, then I'll be in really good shape. I'm gonna take the sticky, because sticky pairs well with venom, as many people are probably already aware. But yeah, it looks like I kind of left a little bit up here to explore. I love the acapella sequences from Super Mario and Sunshine. This playlist for me is just, like, I had a really bad day a long time ago, and I ended up spending the whole day. Rather than streaming, I was just too anxious to stream, and I ended up making this playlist. And, yeah, I haven't really felt the need to make another one in a long time. I feel like I really hit all the classics. I might do a more modern one, though, at some point. I'd like to get some Clair Obscur music going, because Expedition 33 has some absolutely gorgeous music. Wonderful music. But, I'm sure there's some other games that I haven't thought of as well that deserve to be on the playlist. We got another hard cell here. Remember, 2 of a cell tends to be pretty optimal. If you're looking for like a good benchmark, 2 is good. Because that means that your cells are half off, which is extremely awesome. Very big value, for sure. But anything over that can quickly become overkill. Sorry for spending so much time in this first zone. I really do think that it benefits me greatly to do so. Ouch. That hurt a lot. I think we might actually have to return for my dream setup. Yeah, no other modifiers. I think that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna, as long as we don't find anything right now. Anchor's nice. Anchor is expensive though. That's the problem. Okay, so yeah, we're gonna go to the next floor. And I'm gonna return once I've got everything set up. So I'll take... Actually, I guess I don't need to take it. I thought about taking the venom now, but I'll take it after. I'll come back for venom. It could end up still being parasitism if we end up deciding to pivot, but... For now, we will do a, something along this line. It's a little too long. Something like that. Still too long. Really. There we go. Put a couple of these little hands on, because those are good, and we'll add some spikes on, and then we'll adjust our HP to fit. Where are my spikes? I have explosives. I want explosives this time. Fun. Okay. I guess I'll just do one boom. I'll give him a hug and then we'll boom him. That should work fine. A little bit inconvenient, but it'll do the trick. Let's go ahead and adjust the way our HP is. Something a little like that seems pretty good, and we'll add some drag on, because we could use it, to be honest. This thing's moving around a little crazy. Okay, right, I can't use my space bars anymore. I do have seekers, though. Use these. Okay. Looking decent. And once again, we will return for our Venom combo cell. Let's see what we end up with. We're just gonna hunt around. See if we can't find one right away. I don't know how effective this build is gonna be. There we go. Is that one sticky? Sticky is, that's always on. Perfect. Where is my combo cell? I didn't leave him behind, did I? I mean, we could just do an always-on breakaway. We could do always-on breakaway, or we could do always-on explosive. I think we'll do an always-on breakaway. It was conductive, right? Maybe I waited. Let's see if I can kill this guy. I'm gonna give it a shot. He's bugging me a little bit. We'll bug him back. Oh my god, that was a lot of my life. Oof. Wouldn't recommend that attack. Okay. This build is not very good. Alright, let's go ahead and take the always on. Always on breakaway. Or always on explosive. Those are the two choices. I'm gonna do breakaway. Okay, I can't pick it up. Just yet. What am I dumping for this sucker? Really just my always on. I mostly had it specifically for this combo. Look at this dude. So is this guy actually immune to death from this? I can't kill him with the explosive? So far it's looking that way. It's kind of crazy. I'm gonna believe it. I'm gonna choose to believe it. Straight up immunity to killing blow explosive seems really crazy. It seems quite exceptional. We should be able to climb up this specifically because we've got good drag reduction on the front. If I wanted to make this even easier, I could reduce my drag even further with hard cells. But yeah, at this time, in case anyone's wondering what's going on in my head, I really want to do some tutorials because I think I've got a much better understanding of the game at this point than a lot of folks. And, yeah, I want to help spread that knowledge because that's how everybody gets better. I learn things, then people learn things, then people learn things I don't know, and then they teach me in the chat. And beautiful cycle. Exactly what I want. So I could combo another thing onto this, but I don't think I have any need to. I could do a vacuum thing as well. I think we've kind of made our bed. Let's lie in it. Let's go ahead and just send it with the always on breakaway. This is a classic combination. Works well. There we go. So now we've got this really strong venom combo that will kill enemies without this, so I don't need my explosives anymore probably. And I should be even more heavily focused on poison than I already was. So that's the plan. We should just be able to hug people to death at this point, I had to guess. And the best way of doing that is slowly. So I might slow down our build a little bit as well, just to make things that much more effective. Let's go ahead and start the hugging. Commence the hugging. But yeah, we might do some combo cells with our venom still to bulk up further. That would be nice. Don't really know with what yet, but we'll find out pretty quickly, I'm sure. You can see that that guy just completely got deleted, which is exactly what I want to see. I would definitely take the thing that makes me smaller at this point, because that would improve my venom coverage twofold. Of course, it would weaken me against explosives, but that's a sacrifice I'm willing to make to improve this build, to be totally honest. I think it would be quite good. And, yeah, we're a little bit underpowered for this boss fight, but I think we'll be okay. At least I hope we'll be okay. Keep in mind that as he bumps into me, he should be transforming into always-ons and breakaways. We'll make him an easy kill. Yeah, it's still a little spooky. I think we should go full venom, actually. No more venom, or no more half measures of the venom. I think I want even more. I'm gonna wait for the regen, which means he'll probably get to regen a bit too. But I think that'll probably be worth it overall, just to make this fight a little bit easier. And yeah, just keep on poking at him until he dies. He's pretty screwed now. But yeah, we're basically just disgustingly overpowered against the majority of enemies because of this. There we go. We got the small. That's awesome. Exactly what I wanted. Alright, now we're very susceptible to explosives. But, you know, that's a risk I'm willing to take. Especially considering the current scenario. I'm gonna want Venom, for sure. And I'm gonna want to internalize my hearts even further into my build. So, let's do that. We're going to want to make ourselves as big as possible, even though we just made ourselves as small as possible, which I know it sounds funny. It sounds silly and all that, but it really is the case. The larger we can be, the more defended we'll be from explosives, and the easier a time we'll have overall. Dude, fucking Dark Souls. Dark Souls is my favorite game, by the way. Dark Souls 1. I think is the very best video game. Obviously, it's got some flaws, but I am a big fan of crust, and that game has that good crust. That you know, it's just a good mouthfeel. Things are just broken in the exact right way. Very much to my liking. Okay. Let's before we jump into the next area, I want to find some more venom, because that's going to make it so I can become significantly larger, and it will help me immensely in my task of surviving the next biome, which is exceptionally dangerous for the likes of me. Small little guy. For anybody wondering what the likes of me is. What do we have here? Some kind of cute stuff. I'll take a hard sell. This guy's just deleting himself. No biggie. That's what they do. They get deleted. I think that enemy is... I was gonna say, I think he's still alive with that singular cell left, which is impressive. And then I think he got broken away. But yeah, this is the sort of build that benefits immensely from having like a singular spike or anything along that line. If you can find anything along that line, that would be very good. We'll see. I love the little why I oughta little punchy maneuver he's doing. Very cute. Very cute little cell setup. Is that is grounding. I'm not particularly interested by grounding. There is a funny one, and we can go into the dark zone now. Interesting. Dark zone availability is always something worth considering. Not sure how much I value it on a run such as this. Because we're after just like a couple of very specific things and very little else, so... Hard to say. This is quite the ambush happening here. Probably shouldn't get involved, but I'd love to get some... And that's why I shouldn't have gotten involved. Okay. I swear. Alright, last run, no matter what. So, don't look at the video time. Please. Okay. One of these. And, yeah, that was unfortunate. I think we were cooking. I think we had something really strong. We just didn't play as safe as I should have. Which is a my bad scenario. As is commonly happens. I don't have early speedster, so I'm just gonna have to run it like this. I'm gonna do 4-man speedster, so something along this line. Okay. Whenever you want to decide to be a living thing, that would be great. Not just this little tube. Perfect. Can now move. Gonna go find explosives, or gonna go find Jet rather. I'm gonna go kill the boss and do it all over again. Definitely getting a little formulaic with my starts. At least when it comes to having early spikes. I don't know if I'm going to be doing a spike run the full way through. Oh, also, speaking of getting formulaic with the starts, I am going to start using mods for this game. So that way we can see some more variety. I assume the mods are just going to make the game harder. Oh, hell yes. Impact cell. Explodes in a small radius on impact. Explosion does not deal self-damage. Damage increases with speed. This is the thing that I've really been wanting to show off. We're going to be going for a speed spin build. And I don't really know exactly how we're going to do it. There's a couple of different build variants that I think you can use for this thing. But we're going to experiment and see what we can do. Charge cell is kind of fun. Might be able to do something with that. But yeah, I'm thinking stuff like Beyblade, anything that can get like a really, really fast corner could be exceptional with this. So we'll try it out. We'll try it out and see how it goes. First things first, let's go ahead and get our speedster going. And we've got extra energy to work with, so we're going to go ahead and lengthen and elongate. Do a little bit of that action. We'll try out this instead of the spikes, just to see how she goes. And probably going to want a couple more of these, and we will convert that into that. And that should be pretty good. Hopefully the music levels are decent. I'm always like tinkering with the button, but I think it's about right. It looks like it's good. Of course, I have no way of really knowing until I listen it back. Okay, that should be good. Ramming speed. I don't know about that. I really don't know about that, dude. I get the feeling that this cell is woefully underpowered. I don't know how true that is just yet, but that is the vibe, is that it is unbelievably weak. But once again, I have not played with it that much just yet, so we'll see. We will see just how weak it is. Or how potentially strong it is, I guess. Could be good. Who knows? The only way to find out is to use it. I think causing oncoming collisions would be really good. In-game? In-game? Please don't kill me, YouTube. I mean, don't unalive me. Yeah, sorry. It's already over. It's over. I'm demonetized. Channel's getting taken down. I'm kidding, of course. I say many worse things. I don't care about any of that. But yeah, it's a weird one. I don't know if it's good. Very iffy on it. But I do like new things. So even if it is bad, I will have fun with it. One way or another. Okay, we should have... Ooh, yes, dude. Yeah, sorry. Also sorry for that, too. How many times can I say sorry for doing dumb shit in the video? The answer might surprise you. Angry Neuron. I'm thinking about like a filter system where I negate supercharge speed, where it like sucks in the things and they're like in between here and it just slams into the hammers. That could be good. Just an idea. Just a thought. You don't have to, I don't have to win you over with it right away. We'll try it out. You tell me how it looks. Let's move it this way. I really like doing this. I have a lot of fun just recording sometimes. Like to the point where maybe some days I'll just like take a break from streaming and do a record day. I gotta do more record days, I think. I think those are good for everything. Wow, that was so freaking cool looking. That was awesome. Oh man, let's be stupid. What if? Did it work? It did not work. Shit. Oh. Oh. Ooh. Oh, that's not good. Oh, okay. Spikes are cheap. Maybe we have a way. Okay, ability triggers are cheap. That's good. Oh, fuck. Oh my god, we rolled so bad. Okay, hard cells are cheap. No, dude, no. Why'd I do this? Why'd you let me do this? Why? Oh my god, I can't believe it. We could have had such a good run. What were you thinking? Oh, why'd I do that? That's not what I wanted. Okay, dump it. Just dump it. Pretend that never happened. I'm on tilt. Okay, we're gonna stay as is for now and enjoy the new thing, but we're definitely gonna have to pivot. Unfortunately, I don't think we can keep this build running as is because it's just too expensive. Acid costs 2. Oh, the pain. I had a dream, man. I had a dream of getting the luck. But it didn't happen. The luck did not happen. We're gonna have to pivot. I think we're gonna be super spiky boys. We can get our seekers down, that's big. That is really big. Okay, get rid of your light cells, because that's garbage. It's a garbage cell, actually. It's not useful for anything. What am I don't have vacuums. That was my other run. That was the other run. Remember? I died twice already in this video. This is the one though. I would never die again. It's literally impossible. Okay, so flex cells are never ever happening. Not like they would normally, because flex cells are doo-doo. If you're a flex cell user, please plead your case. Tell me why they're worth using, because I actually don't understand. They feel bad. I feel like a suboptimal cell in pretty much every scenario. Which is unfortunate. I don't think there should be any cells like that. I think every cell should have like one weird thing they excel at. Elastic cell got increased. Breakaway. Oh, my soul. It is pain. It hurts to see. At least we get to use breakaway for now. Power switch got upped. More than double. God, we're really just gonna be like a speed hard cell build, aren't we? That's just the life we're gonna live. Speed hard cell and spikes. I don't really see any other angles to take. This is a disaster. Oh my god, I almost died. That would have been super embarrassing. That was so bad. I can't believe how much damage I just took. It's such a silly thing. Okay, we're getting out of here. I think we're done. We're moving on to the next floor. Let's do it. Enough dallying. It's time we go. Don't have another option. Okay. It's time to change. Is it for the better? Arguable. We're doing it though. Do build time. Big snake. Big snake build. Okay. And then we're gonna... The seekers are now, like, almost usable. Okay. So we can do, spiky mouth. And I guess I can just send it. These are so cheap. So that's fun. Okay. This should be pretty usable. I might need... I'm gonna add like a handful of hearts into this part of the build. Oh my god. 3 hearts. Okay. 3 hearts! No, I don't need any more than 3. That's fine. That's good. All I really needed was 3. Okay, how's that looking? Interesting. This is me. This is me now. Wow. This should be interesting. We'll put it like that. This should be interesting. It might be good. Who knows? I've had weirder builds do better. Or yeah. No, it's true. Okay, that's cheap, which is something. I don't know. This might kick ass. Maybe it's good. Let's not be so hopeless. Maybe we're brilliant. Maybe being large is actually the way. This might be the greatest build of all time. Who knows? It does have some unique aspects to it. I'll give it that. Nobody would deny that. But it has some unique aspects. Okay. It does eat stuff really good. I'm gonna be able to completely wipe the floor with the next boss, I think. That's my guess, at least. I'm entirely certain on that, but it's kind of the vibe I get from how it's controlling so far. I'm loving that explodey guy. Trying to avoid getting exploded. I haven't really taken any damage yet, so I don't know how durable this build is, but It's doing well. Weirdly well. I've got a buddy named Loyal Bones who streams this game on Twitch. I want to do a run with him, actually, because he does, like, super oversized builds, and he makes them look incredible. And I tend to play, like, a smaller, more optimized build most of the time. I don't know if I've got, like, a particular play style. I'm sure I do. But yeah, I try to be as varied as possible, because I think that's how you get really good at a video game like this, is by being exceedingly varied in your strategy. And the more varied, the better you are. So yeah. Learning from Loyal Bones would be very good. I would like to do that. Okay, let's go take out the boss and see how it goes. This build might be exactly what I need, just to simply rip through everything. Let's see. This guy's normally a bit of a menace, but I'm pretty sure we just ate him immediately. Ow! Yeah, that little chunk did a lot of damage to me. This pain. This thing controls surprisingly well, having all the speed up at the front like it does. I guess it makes sense, because all the speed is kind of pulling along the hard cells. And one thing to note is that cells have, like, a swim speed. So if you have a bunch of cells in sequence like this, you can kind of bypass a bit of the weakness of the swim speed by, or a bit of the weakness of the drag by having a ton of swim speed. And that's kind of what we're doing here. Okay. I'm gonna take steady regen, which might be a death sentence, but I'm hoping that it pairs well with having such a massive build, is that any chip damage that I take will be forgiven, essentially, with my regeneration. And, yeah. Do we want to go into the next floor right away? It's a little scary. We do have a lot to work with, though. And right now, the whirlpool boss is extremely nerfed, so we might be able to get a whirlpool boss kill as well. Once again, I am playing the beta, for anybody wondering. And it does significantly nerf that boss, which is nice, for sure. I'm going to want some heart cells on the front of the mouth, I think. Just for tankness. Just for the tankness of it. There we go. And a couple more hearts would go a long way, I imagine, so let's add some of those in. And I'm honestly feeling kinda good about this now. As lame and weird as our build is, it's kinda coming together. It's nice that I don't need Seekers either, because we're such a massive structure that just kind of controls well without them. Which is convenient enough. We are going without acid, which might be a mistake, but don't think we have the need. Should be fine without. So this will be a big test, because running into these explosive enemies. I'd love to have heatsink by now, by the way, but I don't have access to it. This guy's going to be a big threat. I'm just going to try and bump into him as much as I can. See if we can't get a kill. The durability of that enemy is very low, so I'm trying to work with that. I'm going to... I see a structure forming in my creature, and I think I'm going to go for it. I think I'm going to do a paint job. If I may. Who's the eatier guy? Who knows? He ran away, so I think I'm the eatier guy. Okay, let's do it. Let's make our creature look like a creature. First things first, let's shape up this build, or this part of the build a little bit. So... something like that, and then we can cut this, I really don't need the triple. Okay. I was thinking a little something like that. Okay. Get these just trimmed in a little bit. So it's a little tiny bit better. That is the worst possible spike ever. I didn't know you could do that. I never thought of doing a spike like that. That is unbelievably awful. That's kind of awesome. New worst spike. Just dropped. Okay. More heart cells. I have some of these. Okay. And then we've got this up here, which is looking pretty good. Spike some of these up a little bit more. There we go. And now we can start to paint. So we're gonna want like a... You're gonna see where we're going with this right away. But I'll get it started first at least. Okay, so I'm thinking a little something like that. So yeah, I'm no professional painter. But I'll do what I can. Do something like that, and then like he's coming out of it. It kind of works. Okay, and then we want this part to be a little bit longer. Or a little bit deeper. And then we're gonna shade a little bit. It's really close to that color already. Okay, and let's do like around the edges. We're going to make this a little bit transparent. Okay. And then I'm gonna make it a little darker, I guess, like this. Okay. And then a little bit lighter here. Like that. And I'm actually gonna fade the back like this. That way it's almost like it's fading out. That's cool. Let me know how you feel about painting sessions, by the way, because I think that it could be kind of fun and a little therapeutic, but probably not for everyone. So let me know. Let's go ahead and get some of these going. Like that. That's good. That is good. Might have to get rid of this heart entirely. We'll see. Okay, and they do have this kind of white lip, I suppose. So at this point, you've probably figured it out. I'm making a piranha plant. And yeah, should be fun. Should be fun and good. Let's get those whites extra pearly. Some of that. There we go. It's looking decent. Then we'll get this is piranha plant from memory, so please forgive me if it's like kind of shit. That's too neon of a green. Let's go with the lighter green. Do something like that. That's good. I like that. You know, we could go with like a blue piranha plant. I know piranha plants come in different colors. It's kind of fun. I think my favorite piranha plant's actually gold. We go with that. A golden piranha plant. Okay. We can do these. Alright. That looks good. Check it out. I do need to get rid of this thing. I think it turned out really good. That's kind of awesome. It's not amazing, but it's definitely maybe the best paint job I've ever done. Okay. Let me just fix this. There we go. All right. Sweet. That can also. Okay. There we go. Hopefully you all enjoy my goofy piranha plant. Legally distinct. Mario, please don't sue. I'm sure there's some more I could do to... Oh, I just had an idea. Okay, I'm gonna give it like a neck, I think. That's what I'll do next. Whoa, nice explosion. Yeah, because right now it's like just kind of coming out of the void. Let me do like this. Something along this line. Okay. That looks good. Nice. Wow, wow, wow. That actually turned out so good. What the hell? That's so cool. Oh my god, this game's awesome, man. It's so freaking cool. This is just another aspect of the game I've never even played with. It's kind of funny. Wow, those are cheap. Growth gate cells might end up coming into play. We'll see. We will see. How much is speedometer? 68. They have cursed us. Radiant cell also cursed. Laser cell, very cheap. That might actually be useful in the last fight, assuming I make it that far. We might pivot to a laser build. Assuming I get like 1 or 2 more things that are functional. That certainly isn't bad. Wow, wow, wow. We actually regened really fast there. That's nice. That is very nice. I'm surprised at how well this thing's holding up. Considering what it is. Just a big old tube of friggin' hard cells and a couple speed cells on the front. I think I might add some tentacles. Tentacles are really good. They would need to be speed tentacles. And hearts... I need to check how expensive my cells are. Might not be as effective as I want it to be. Man, we are just ripping through stuff. There's a cell. Grounding again. Grounding isn't really useful, sadly. I feel like grounding really fell off. At least for me it did. It used to be one of my go-tos. Speed cells. We can go down to 0.19. Why not? What's the harm? 0.87 there. This thing's a little tricky to get up against with stuff, but we're managing. I'll have to check my stats here pretty shortly. See how much space I've got for growth. Because I imagine I've got a little bit at this point. This guy's already injured. Just scoop him up and finish the job. And we should have the boss up ahead here. How's Venom doing? Whoa, no, now's not the time. Oh, frick, dude. Okay, just get on him. And it'll be okay. Back into his ass. Beep, beep, motherfucker. Got him. Very nice. Rebirth, pretty good. We got more Seekers, that's huge. Heat Pump, failed. Venom looking good. Overcharge could be useful in the future. I think Rebirth is probably the play here. Just has such a high chance of coming into play on a variety of builds. There's not very many generalist perks. All of them tend to be very particular. Ink is cheap. That could be a really nice get out of jail free card for me. I'm going to say goodbye to our impact cells because that's never coming into play, sadly. I do apologize. I really wanted to use those, but I did the dumb and I gambled. I apologize for that. I feel very silly, but think about how good it would have been. Think about how freaking sweet it would have been. It's okay. More opportunity to do cool runs like that in the future. Enough is never enough. The end is never the end. All that sort of thing. Okay. We have 600 biomass to play with. And what can we do with it? We've got lasers and hearts and more spikes potentially. Oh yeah, ink. We wanted ink. I could sneak some ink into this build. How much are these? Dirt cheap. Nice. Okay, so I'm gonna sneak some ink around the build just to kind of make myself a little more defensive. Ink is generally not, like, amazing, but having some defense goes a long way, I think. So we'll go ahead and use some. Okay, and then we can add some more interior hard cells for defense. And we are going to continue to stack up our HP. Hopefully this doesn't mess with my paint job too much. Okay. And then it's going to be that color. Okay, that fits in well. It does blind me no matter what. I don't want to be blinded. I think we're going to take away these side ones. I really don't want to be blinded. I think it would cause a lot of problems for me. So yeah, we'll just have a little... What? How is that blinding me? That's shenanigans. Okay, it's not that bad, as long as I back up with it. Might be able to fit some Seekers onto the build, finally. Would be nice for aiming this fat booty around a little bit. It's kind of a problem right now. Do something like that. It's gotta be green, dang it. Green. There we go. It doesn't help a ton with aim, but it should be decent. And I guess we're not going for the whirlpool boss. It would have been basically impossible to get to him anyway. We don't have anything to reduce our drag that much. Let's just see if we can go for a win, I guess. Kind of a ridiculous claim, considering just exactly what's gone on in this run. There's Heatsink. Heatsink is really good for the boss fight, so I want to have that. Very high value cell. But yeah, my biggest weakness right now is that our regeneration is a little slow. I think if we can work on that, we're going to be in good shape. I don't love whatever is just cruising around inside me like that. It's not nice. It's not nice at all. This enemy can one-shot kill me, so I'm not going to fight it. That enemy has unparalleled damage potential. Experience cell. It's kind of cute. This mushroom's basically unkillable. I'm going to go ahead and give up on that endeavor. Pretty happy to see we're on full health after that, though. Another balloon. Wait for that thing to fire and then attack it. These bees are pretty problematic sometimes. I mean, this biome in general is probably one of the most dangerous biomes in the game, so I have to deal with this guy, I guess. Oh my god. It was terrifying. Which part of you is real? Is it this part? Oh, I don't love it. Do not like it one bit. There's something trapped inside of me. Okay, we're good. It hurt a lot, but we did kill the dangerous enemy, and we were able to continue. The regen helped a lot, I think. Regen seemed to do a lot of work. A little bit of venom would go a long way on this build, I think. So let's grab some more of that. And I will get the lasers too. Lasers open up some more options. I still haven't really planned out this boss fight that we're going to be going into. I think it's going to be a head-on attack. Like just a direct forward-facing run right into him rather than going for the stem. Unless he's detached. If he's detached, then we've got a good opportunity. But he's got some serious poison. So we need to play around that. And speaking of poison, we should get our venom applied to the front of our build. So just get some of these in there. I haven't used this at all yet. I'm still very not sold on it at this point. Okay, so that should be enough venom to hopefully cause some issues for my opponents. I guess they're my prey at this point, considering how ridiculously powerful I am. Self-touch is practically free. Oh my god. It hurt real bad. So a big strat for these sort of enemies, they're ramming into you like crazy, is just back up a little bit while you're doing it. They end up being a lot less scary. That works well. It's weird. Sometimes a light touch with spikes is better than a ramming hit, which is kind of contrary to what you'd instinctually think is the strategy, or at least for me. This is interesting. Very close to this biome here. Anti-anchor would be really good, but we can't afford it. How much are lightning cells? Also cheap. A lot of the normally expensive stuff gets rolled inexpensive, and vice versa. So many grounding cells this time around. Pretty interesting. Not sure why that's the case. Pretty close to the boss. This has gone pretty smoothly, I would say. How expensive are conductive? 25. No, thank you. That does not sound good at all. This is maybe the most basic build I've done in a very long time, and I'm excited to see that it's gotten me this far. We'll see if it makes it the distance. If I can get under these roots, that's huge, but oh my god, we're in a little bit of trouble. Poison hurt very, very bad. Do not mess with poison. Okay, let's go for that frontal assault that I recommended earlier. Recommended myself specifically. The venom is so dangerous. And they've got the resilience. I'm gonna try backing in. We've got that, got some stuff to work with here. We've got some angles to approach from. Can't see what I'm doing, and I need my HP back. Please get off my screen so I can see what I'm going after. Nom. Okay, I need to get rid of this ink, because it's just causing me problems at this point. Quite disappointing. Okay, this thing is 99% eaten. There we go, we got him. Small would be really good, I think. Our biggest problem is we're too big at this point, so I think we do shrink down. Or explosive immunity would also be good, but I think becoming small is the answer. It should make me exceptionally deadly. Yeah, our damage output's gonna go up because our spikes are so much smaller. Our physics is different, but that's okay. We have almost nothing to work with for bonus, so we're just gonna go. I did not expect this to be anywhere near my final form, I must say. Where's my current, dude? What is this? What is this garbage? Hello? Shouldn't I be getting, like, whisked away and I'm having to manually do this? What is this? This is so stupid. What? Hello? Video game. You've got to be joshing me right now. What? No way. This is a dead end. Why is this a dead end? That doesn't make any sense, does it? I don't think that makes any sense. What am I missing? I'm getting a little worried that we got the jankest spawn of all time. The most cursed ending of the game ever. This is a dead end. I can see that it's a dead end. I am being trolled. Hello? What is this? What am I supposed to do? What? Oh my god. I didn't want to have to edit this video, but I might have to with shit like this. This doesn't make any sense at all. Where the fucky do I go? I don't know, dude. I might have to go to the this might be a long run. Buckle up. Get some freaking popcorn, I guess. Because at this point, the correct choice is to go get ghost cells so I can phase through the walls, I think. Which is dumb. But the case... I'm just trying to think of, like, what all we do here. I'm pretty sure that is the play. It's kind of the... yeah. Wow. Okay. Alright. So be it. Just to be clear, I'm not missing anything. Or, good, I'll have to double check. But that is unusual. Once again, I am playing Beta Branch, so that could be playing a role. But I don't know for sure. This game has some funny spawns sometimes. I'm here for it, but like, goddamn. What is this? Okay. There is this over here, but I can't get over there. How expensive are my speed cells? 0.84, these are 0.31. Okay. So let's get some more speed cells. And see if we can't get any lower. Maybe I dump all my hard cells and go speed cells while I'm exploring. How expensive are these? They go down to 0.67. Ink spray felt bad, so I'm not going to run it. Can I do this? That puts us over. I can dump some hearts, though. That'll probably bring us close. Okay. Cool. Let's move these up to the front. We're doing this, because we're going to be moving much faster now. I'm going to need the extra control, I believe. Okay. Seekers in the mouth. Okay. One too many. There we go. Okay, we're now fast. We're already fast enough, but now we can actually, like, really kind of move. Which is nice. Hopefully we don't encounter anything too deadly while we're wandering around. The game plan is to go after ghost phasing cells, so that way I can phase through the wall in order to continue playing the video game. Fun. Generating a map is hard, okay? Especially when you're trying to make it varied. Okay. I don't know what to do for this part. Should I guess I'll just hang out and chat. The other day, I had to go get a new phone and a new debit card. Because I lost my debit card and my phone broke. So, I couldn't log on to my bank account anymore, and it was kind of a serious problem. So I'm like, okay, what do I do? And, obviously I started off by getting my debit card in order. And then after that, I'm like, okay, I need a new phone, because this thing's literally broken, and clearly I'm like at all times I am literally one step away from failing to exist on this earth. So, needed to make some adjustments. And, yeah, once I got that done, it was, I actually, oh my god, Walmart tried to rip me off so hard with the phone deal. They're like, oh yeah, here's $55 a month for 2 years. And I'm like, no, I don't want that. That's awful. I want a good deal. Give me a good deal. I don't want a $1,400 phone that I have to pay for 2 years. I want a $200 phone that I can buy immediately. And, yeah, I ended up going to frickin' Best Buy. And guess what I got? I got a $270 phone that I was able to buy immediately. Love that. Love that for me. I hate putting things down on, like, a payment plan. It's the worst. Hence why I'm never gonna have a mortgage. No, maybe I'd pull a mortgage. But, you know, that's probably a whiles away. Unless this whole YouTubing thing continues to go in the direction it's going, I guess. Thank you to everybody who's been supporting me. It really does add up. Makes it so I can pay bills. It's wonderful. But yeah, it's good to have all that stuff done. I ended up finding a new phone plan too. Turns out that you can lock into like a year-long phone plan, and it's like $12.50 a month. It's kind of fucking sick. Hard cells. This adds almost nothing to my heart cell cost. I'm gonna do it. No, I'm not. Because if I find another heart cell, it's gonna be worse. I almost did it. I thought about it. And I'm glad I thought about it, because I was wrong to do that. To almost do that, even. Yeah, we're just gonna live in the jungle now. This guy might kill me here. This guy has a really good chance of killing me here. If he clamps down on me, I'm dead. This is fucked. Okay, he's low. Get him while he's low. This enemy is so unbelievably dangerous. It's no joke. Terrifying enemy. He might be the... I swear, Keith has a knack for coming up with ways to, like, one-hit kill you in video games. I don't know if it's on purpose or not, either. Sometimes it is. I don't know if it was on purpose this time, though. But yeah, definitely examine that creature design. It's got some crazy stuff. Got some real crazy stuff. Get out of my way, you stupid pole plant. Jerk. What a friggin' jerk the pole plants are. I feel so much smaller now. I guess it's because I literally am. That does check out. Did we take light at some point? Glowing cell? I don't think we did, no. We're gonna have to use lasers as LiDAR or something, probably. It's not my favorite thing to do. But it would work if we can actually get to the dark area. Which is what we're attempting to do right now, but it looks like I found another dead end, indeed. I'm going to keep in mind that we're searching for phasing cell so that way I can continue to play the video game, because right now I am locked out. This video is going to be way too long. Michaela's gone to bed. It's 11 o'clock. I'm just like, oh yeah, I'll do like a cute little recording before bed. People will enjoy that. People will appreciate that. It's going to be like my longest fucking Primordialis video I've made. Oh no. Oh man. Listen, I don't like giving up. I'm not just gonna like close out of the game and be like, well, but that's all folks. Hope you enjoyed the video. We're just gonna end in this hallway. Nah, we persevere. And you're stuck here with me. Maybe. Well, you could technically click off, but I'd rather you not. I'd rather you continue to watch. Sneak through here. It's a they dick and balls me as a joke. They fucking dick and balls me. Holy shit. Okay. Montage. Go. Folks, after much montage, it's been a long time for me and a short time for you. We've made it to the optional boss, who is being significantly what's the word I'm looking for? Adjusted. I'm gonna see if I can take him on. Oh, get in there. Get in there. Yeah, baby. Kill him. We're in there. We might just need to destroy enough hearts and we might actually have a shot. I think this might be it. Yes! Yes! Let's freaking go, dude. Huge. Huge kill. Alright. That brings us back to the beginning of the game, and it brings us down to level 0. Which are two very valuable things. So firstly, we've now got waypoint cell. So we can travel back and forth between the location that we were just at. A positive charge makes a blue portal and a negative charge makes a yellow portal. So we're going to be able to return there whenever we want, which is absolutely excellent. And now we can start pulling some tricks to increase our biomass to absurd levels. Things that you have not seen before. And, yeah, it's gonna get wacky. We're gonna get very powerful now. And remember, the game is making me do this. I would have had a nice fair fight as the Piranha plant against the boss if they let me. But they didn't. So that's why we're here now. Back in level 1. Back in my old stomping grounds. Ready to destroy everything. And yeah, we'll probably try and gather some lights and see how things go. But yeah, that was probably only like 60 seconds to a minute. I'll tune it to the time of that song, hopefully. It was playing during when I said montage. That seems good. And yeah, it was a lot of backtracking, but hopefully it'll all be worth it and I'll be entertaining for you all. I'm realizing I was like doing the math. I'm like, man, I probably have one more day to get this video ready, so I'm gonna push it to the limit with that and see if I can't delay things ever so slightly. Venom is one of my biggest weaknesses, so this ghost enemy is actually absurdly dangerous. And I need to capture this creature here. So in order to do that, I'm going to open up a hole in my mouth. So let's do a little something like that. See if we can't get this guy to fly into me just right. Swim into me just right. Come here, buddy. I'm your friend. Come here. I don't really have anything to catch him with. Okay. Ugh. I might need to adjust my setup. He might not just like fly into my mouth as it turns out. Oh! No, he killed himself. You all saw it, wasn't me. Fuck. Okay, let's try again. Come here, buddy. Ugh, this thing is very unwieldy. Come on. Come on, you bastard. I don't have anything to make it easier to catch him either, unfortunately. I could, I think I should take off all of my spikes though, for now. That'll make me a little bit less dangerous to it. Oh, so close. What a pain in the butt. Okay, here we go. About midway down, right? Let's do something like that. That's probably overkill. Okay, we got him. And he looped right through. Frick. Damn, we had him for a second there. I just need him. Okay, yeah. That works. Okay, this time we double thick. We double wide. That way he doesn't escape. Okay, nice. Okay. That's good. Let's go ahead and reapply our spikes. We'll continue. Hopefully this will work. I gotta put this on. This one's annoying. There we go. Sorry. That one goes on a little longer. I like Metal Gear Solid music a lot, hence why I added, but that one goes on too long. I think that one might be on the chopping block. I mean, it's been on the chopping block for a while. I just forget. Okay. Do a little bit of this action, a little bit of that action. Getting back to our former prowess. And get me some spikes going. Might have to do a little repaint. That's okay. Looking good for the most part. If I can afford it, I should definitely just make this thicker for the time being. While I've got my visitors. Makes sense to me. Okay. And then I'll fill this side up for the time being. This. Just so it reduces my drag a bit. Although having reduced drag on one side might be a bit of a nuisance, we'll see. We'll see if it ends up being worthwhile. Arguable. Okay. We got a bit of a lean, but... The light... Oh my god, he just jumped right out. What a pain in my ass. Back here. Okay. Alright, that went better than it really had any right to. Okay, so I'm gonna be a little bit more careful with navigation this time. Try not to bump into any walls. That is how things go wrong, clearly. Got that big venomous dude over there. Keep in mind that we're trying to get to the boss zone, so that way we can get our ghost cells. Oh my god, he's inside of my face. He's okay. Just give him a minute. He's just gotta heal. He's gonna be alright. There we go. I gotta be very slow through here. Just to not bonk into any walls. Maybe I go backwards. Maybe this is backwards strat scenario. That could be it. Those things are so cool. Okay. Yeah, backward strats definitely seems to be the way to go. So far. I am ramming into a wall here. Get pricked. Get absolutely demolished. That was pretty cool. But yeah, it's getting late. I'm hoping that I can end this run tonight. That is the objective at the end of the day. Okay, we're approaching level 1. It's going to be exceptional. We got Seeker combo cell. It's kind of interesting. I mean, it's undeniably interesting. It's just a question of what the heck do I do with such a thing? The answer is not a lot. Don't think it's helpful. Oops. Oopsie, accidentally cut you in half, hee hee. Got lots of these dudes. The nice thing is that once we make it, if we find the ghost cell, we're set, because we can use the teleport to get us most of the way back. And I'm in the dark. Motherfucker. No. I'm in the dark. It's okay, we can make this work. Get one to bump into me just right. Come here, buddy. Just want to fly into the right spot. Okay, what if I move it down here? What if we do it like this? That is way too thick, obviously. Okay, let's do something like this. I killed him with my spikes. Okay. Alright. Let's try this. I hope he jumps into the right spot. Oh, so close. Oh, so close. Yes! Yes, yes, yes. We're back. Oh my goodness gracious, man. This is such a disaster. Okay. Good. Remember, go backwards, not forwards. That makes it ever so slightly safer. Just take your time. There's no rush. Except for the part where your lifespan is ever ticking away. It does get me to rush sometimes. It's kind of hard to not. Okay, radiant, big, expensive. God damn it. Thought about my own mortality for 1 second. That's all it took. Fuck, man. Okay, we got it back, though. We're good. Stop thinking about your own mortality. That is... Stop mentioning it, even. What am I doing? Why am I doing this to myself? I don't know. It's only a matter of time until I should bump into a light source in here, in theory. You guys trying to take a bite out of me? It's not gonna work. Not gonna work, buckaroo. Not a frickin' chance. You pretty much just need to go straight up. For the most part. If we find phasing in here, that's great. Ooh, that hurt. This guy's so dangerous. That guy's a menace. I didn't know which way he was facing. I should have recognized that he was facing that way. Okay. Not seeing much. That kind of checks out in this biome. It's not often that I have to come in here. Especially without the ability to see. This is a good... I don't want to say it's a good challenge, but it's at least a good departure from what I normally do. There's that. We are occasionally killing enemies in here, too. Ah, frick. Okay. Well, time to just send. Surely we're almost at the end, right? Maybe? I don't want to get too trapped in here. Okay. You can see places that I've been. Bumping into something alive. I've hit another wall, which is not ideal. Okay, I would love to corner this guy. Ooh, he's right on the tip. That works for me. Can make that work. Okay. Heart cell, go! You are mine. Okay, good. Got another one. I don't know if this is in a better or worse spot. I'll have to be the judge on that. Okay. I'm gonna rebuild here a little bit. It's still looking a little uneven. Okay. I think it was something like this. Okay. And then we need our spikes, of course. Spikes are good. Keep us safe. Good. Good. Okay. The only problem is my light is in my butt. And new problem is I don't have a light. Oh my fucking god. Okay. Don't tell me we hit a dead end. I might have to cut. You know what? I'm gonna go ahead and cut into the part where I get to the boss. So I'm gonna shut up and focus up, and we'll get there and then see if we can make anything happen. Oh my gosh, folks. We are finally there. I ended up using the, I was struggling to get through because I didn't have any light source. But I realized I did have a light source in the form of, the portals. So I used that to sneak through, and that worked really well. So yeah, pretty handy. Definitely not as good as a normal light source, but any light source is better than none. So happy we made it through. We also have 4,050 biomass now. You might be wondering why. Because I hit level 0, and then I hit level 1. And level 1 gives you double biomass. I'm going to die instantly to the first enemy I come across, and it's going to be embarrassing as hell. Holy smokes, that was scary. Okay. I think I need to find kind of a safe spot, or I'm going to die horribly. These guys are coming after me. Okay. I think I've kind of dodged them. We need to find a spot where I'm not going to immediately get run down. And that is not happening. These guys are faster than me. Oh, God. Oh, no. I don't think I prepared myself for this properly. Maybe we'll be okay. We'll see. Just become large. And I'll be alright. Right? Is that how that works? Wrong toilet Albuquerque. It's not the way we're going. Keep in mind, we're here for one thing and one thing only. That is phasing cells. You can find phasing cells. We'll be able to continue this playthrough. Which is, the recording's 2 hours. I'm probably going to be cutting, like, at least half an hour off of what we've got so far. And then some. So yeah, now we have 8,100 biomass. So, let's go ahead and take a little trip back. Hopefully there's no one waiting for me there. There was. Thankfully they didn't kill me. Okay. So that's gonna reset me down to level 0 again. And now I'll be able to double my biomass again. But in the meantime, let's get fricking huge. We're gonna get giant. Oh yeah, I've been collecting a lot of basic cell structures. I don't know if it's ever gonna come to anything, but, making an attempt at that. And, yeah, we can do this now. Hang on, let's get fricking huge. Absolutely omega ultra giant. Incredible. Just keep going. Just keep going. Why not? Let's make the mouth a little bit scarier. Okay. Okay. I'm gonna round this out a little bit. I want to keep the general theme the same. Even if the body changes a bit. Now I can actually afford to have some hearts. Not that many. Not that many hearts. That's a lot of hearts. That's a lot of hearts. I can almost see them. See how many I have. That's not allowed. Okay, something like that. And then we start putting spikes. Let's not worry too much about the placement. Let's just get them on there. And then I'll place some venom. That'll be good. Okay. Add some of this action. The mouth. And then some venom. Like so. That should be good. Nice. Nice, nice, nice. Looks terrifying. Looks like somewhere you don't want to be. Which is exactly what I had in mind. Let's just go nuts with these. Okay. Awesome. Okay. And then we'll just fill in any holes. Oh, wrong one. Dang it. Dang it! Oh, come on. There we go. Just get a couple last little things here and there. Get all hard-celled up. gonna keep doing it, aren't I? I'm gonna keep doing it. Any of these individual ones. It was not designed to be used with the individual things. Which is why. Okay. I'm gonna toggle symmetry so that way I can make this look sick. I'm gonna try and like make it look like it's wrapping around. Because that sounds cool. I don't know if this is gonna affect my movement or not. But we'll find out together. Okay, so we're up to 6,300. This is by far the largest creature I've had access to. Or very nearly, at least. Alright. Grow. Become gigantic. You can see the paint job. Yes, dude. Holy shit, we're huge. Okay. I've never had a creature this big. I don't know how well this is gonna work. I'm real floppy. I think I need some seekers. I have been reducing the costs a bunch, so it's going to simplify things. Still very expensive when I use them like this. Okay, I'll just run it like this. So if I hold right click, they should... Okay, if they just do that. This creature is nearly out of... or completely uncontrollable. It is absurd. Okay. This should work, in theory. I'm down to 30 FPS, and it's just me. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to defend myself with this. Being realistic. It's kinda looking like a no. This might be beyond anything that can be controlled in this game. If you've made any creatures of this size, how do you control it? Because this doesn't work very well. It does look truly terrifying, though. It looks horrifying. Oh my gosh. Okay. So the strat seems to be to just like tap W rather than hold W, because my swim speed is so strong that I'm like flipping myself over. This seems to be working better. Although I'm moving much slower than I theoretically... my theoretical maximum. Okay, here we go. Moment of truth. Are we strong enough to actually take enemies on, or do we just look cool? I didn't see any damage taken there. Which is a good sign. Holy fuck. Wait a second. I don't see any damage happening. Oh my god. We're a menace. That actually did some damage. If they hit that part of me, it doesn't do any damage. Oh my goodness. This is kind of scary. I do not ever like getting exploded in this game. Even when I'm like this. Okay, I guess we'll ignore them entirely. Because approaching them doesn't seem to be an option. So we will just carry on. It's not like they're doing any damage to me anyway. With my insane regeneration. This is incredible. This is quite something. This is me fully zoomed out, and I'm actually... Hang on, how If I zoom in fully, my creature takes up the whole screen. I think we might have to get rid of the mouth, to be honest. Oh my god. The boss just fits in my mouth perfectly. Come here, little guy. God, this is horrifying. Okay. we are a monster. Okay. How you folks feeling about another paint job? It's not like this run could get any longer, right? Let's do it. Okay. I'm thinking new theme. So we go for the same pipe design. Like that. And, we're gonna go with, like, a red mouth. Like that. Just kind of sprinkle some red onto it. Because that's scary. And we'll go with some more of these, because I like the way these look. Seems dangerous. Do some more of these. We're just going for the essence this time. A little bit of a different idea. Let's get those pearly whites going, though. Those look good. Goodbye, previous paint job. Okay. There we go. And then you can just barely see the old setup. And then I guess I'm gonna make the pipe not maybe I'll make I don't know. I think I will make this one blue. Last one we were gonna make blue. This time we're actually gonna go through with it. Okay. That means this is gonna be blue. Okay. And the pipe is gonna be green. This part should be blue as well. See if I can get that through there. Oh, it's not supposed to be symmetrical. Hee hee. Unpainting this. That's okay. Okay. Something along that line. There we go. Okay. And I wish there was like a eyedropper here. I got so many different greens going. Okay. Hollow Knight. Anyone else ready for Silk Song? Oh, that's a funny joke. Fucking Silk Song. I hope they complete it. I really do. I hope people don't have to continue Silk posting. Coming up with new clouds to stare at while they wait for their video game. Okay. Let's check this out. What a menace. What a menace of a look. Definitely not near as pretty as the other design, but we got it's late. It's very late. It's midnight. I gotta carry on. Gotta keep it moving. There we go. I'm dwarfing bosses. Oh my god. Absurd. They can't even do damage to me. They can try. It's not working. I'd like to get some tentacles coming out of my mouth, I think. That would make my build stronger. Especially if there's seeker tentacles. I think I need more seekers. Seekers might be the answer for improving my mobility. Especially with this current variant of the build. I don't know, maybe I'm better off like traveling backwards with it. Let's try that. Be a little silly piercing things with this, but if it works, it works. Okay. See, I'm trying to control with the tail now, essentially. Which seems to be working pretty well. That is not what I'm looking for, that's for sure. Somebody didn't run away when they should have. Okay. This thing is so dumb. Is that poison up there? Oh good, just in case we wanted to end it all. Very fun. Very fun indeed. Okay. Hopefully I can just sneak on by here without any real issues. I don't want to murder you. Because it's a giant waste of time. Okay. This thing. What a disaster. What a glorious disaster this run is. What if I throw my... Oh man, I had an idea. What if I throw my portal through a wall? That's already proven to be possible. Shit. If I don't find phasing soon, I think that's what we're gonna try. I might try that anyway. It was such a pain in the butt to get here, though. We should look around at least a little bit longer. I think now might be a good time for me to jump cut to the part where I find it or give up. So that's what I'm gonna do. Enjoy, like, a little... Maybe I'll do, like, a little montage of me murdering stuff, if you're lucky. Here we go. Alrighty, folks. I've tried long and hard and found no phasing. So it's time that we move on to our last ditch attempt. Last time we left off, we were much weaker, or not much weaker, but we had much less biomass. And yeah, now I'm at 48,000. So we can get bigger. Or I can spend my biomass on HP and seekers and very expensive things that I wouldn't normally be able to spend on. And I think that's exactly what I'm gonna do, is I'm actually gonna spend it on HP. So that will improve my regeneration. And I'm actually going to put my regeneration in my tail, because I've actually been liking the control of that a lot better than the front. And, yeah, that's... we're just going to become a monstrosity, I think. That's the plan. Just become absolutely unstoppable. Unfathomably massive. Like this. And then we'll have our hearts in here. There we go. We will continue to elongate and lengthen and thicken. And eventually, nothing will stop us. It's crazy how floppy hard cells are. Look at how ridiculously goofy this looks. My frame rate's down to 20. Oh, man. That is bad. That is a bad frame rate. But, you know, still pretty playable. This is just how you know it's a good video game, is that it lets your frame rate dip this low. But yeah, it is a bit of a glitch right now to have it where every time you portal back to that location, it resets you to level 0. And the reason why going to level 0 is so important is because going from level 0 to level 1 doubles your biomass. So it's kind of a big deal. Kind of a really big deal. You definitely want to be getting from level 0 to level 1 as often as possible if you want to become truly ungovernable, as we are at this point. But yeah, I've got to figure out exactly where I'm going to put my positive and negative cells to actually get through this next biome, because I'm genuinely unsure. But I think the portals are going to be the way to go. They are going to be my way forward, if anything is going to be. But did I forget to... I forgot to spike myself on the outside. Oops. There we go. Spiky now. Good. Now spiky. Just that easy. It's kind of ridiculous how massive we are. I'd like you all to keep in mind that this build, it would be 2 times larger than this, even, if it weren't for the fact that we have the small buff, or the small perk. So we could in theory be even bigger than this, and this is already too large, I think. we are making the game struggle mightily against my size. And maybe that will be how we end up winning, is by dropping our frame rate so low just from being so massive. You can see that I don't have to care about a single thing. I wonder if we're gonna have to care about the last boss. We might be so big. I think the last boss will slice us to pieces and kill us immediately if we go in with this. But I'm not sure, because my regen might be high enough with the flat regen generation that we might be okay. I'm not entirely sure. There's a world where I survive. They can cut me up as much as they want, and I doubt they'll get me. This is... this is glorious. Oh, this guy vacuums. Let's see if he can vacuum me up. Oh, not even a little bit. I did get vacuum as well. When we get to the next Holy Mountain, listen to me. When we get to the next safe zone, I'll see if I can vacuum toilet myself, because that sounds funny. Sounds like it could be a good time. Ooh, just jumping right into that. Hopefully, despite it being rather hot, it did not do any damage. Or any lasting damage, that is. We can just kind of slam into these guys at full speed. I'll do a spin around and they're just deleted. That is so cool. This thing is a monster. I am a horror from the deep. This is incredible. I can't believe the level of power you get for beating the optional boss, the whirlpool boss. Even if it only doubles your level once, or even if it only doubles your biomass once, that's still absolutely insane. his unbelievable power. Because that's like bare minimum 4K biomass. And the later you get it, the better it is, I guess. Assuming they get rid of the reset mechanic. I don't know if they will. Obviously, it's a bit exploity and a bit OP right now, but it is fun. So it might stay, who knows. Okay. Let's see if we can vacuum slurp ourselves up with enough of these. So, do something like this. Oh, wrong. Do something like this. And then, where is it? There it is. Okay, let's see if this is enough. It feels so weird being at this zoom while I'm building. I feel funny looking at the game like this. Okay. Yes, dude. Yes. Oh my god. How incredible is that? Hang on, I gotta get rid of these. Oh my god. That is insane. Holy shit. Oh my god. That feels like it would be really dangerous against explosives since I could take so much damage. But against everything else, that seems like it would be pretty good. How many spikes do I have on the end still? More than enough to make work. Oh my god, did you see that bounce? That's absurd. Okay, one last time through the jungle. And if the portal doesn't work, then, I don't know. I might set the run down for the night and maybe I'll come back to it, I don't know. We'll see. Gotta stay hydrated. The way it just feels like it's completely out of control from everything. Everything about it feels out of control. It's really strange. The way it pulls itself in with the vacuum, I swear it doesn't feel anything like that with normal vacuum. It's just like when you become too massive like this, you just kind of slurp up your whole body. It's so weird. It's very cool, but it's also undeniably terrible. We're down to 15 FPS. I was considering... I'm half the size I could be right now. I could double my size right now. Oh my god. I could more than double my size. Because you gotta keep in mind how much Seekers I'm using and how many hearts I'm using, and those are overcost. This build could be so much larger. If we make it to the boss room... you know what? If we make it to the boss room, or if I can't make it to the boss at all, I will, try to go maximum size. And we'll see how it goes. Oh my god, this thing. Let me know how you folks enjoy long runs, by the way. Obviously, this is kind of an impromptu thing, but I'm just gonna run it as a long video, I guess. Because it's insane. It is truly an unhinged run. And I don't think Primordialis runs are meant to last 3 hours. I mean, I guess this one technically isn't 3 hours. It's closer to like 2 hours and 48 minutes or whatever, but you get the idea. You get the friggin' idea. bet the beehives are going to be a little bit scarier now that I'm large like this. I'm not sure it really matters much. I wonder if I, like, got some extra hard cells, like double hard cell or triple hard cell, if that would make me less squishy. Here, we can take this guy on. He shouldn't be able to one-shot us anymore, in theory. I don't know, in practice, still pretty scary. We did rip him to absolute shreds, though. There's nothing left of him. Oh, man, oh, man, oh, man. This thing is wild. It's hard to control. Although being able to drive it backwards has been working better than driving it forwards. Hence why I put the Seekers in the back at this point. I'm controlling like I have, I don't know what the word is. Hang on, I gotta go down here and check this out. And make sure that this is actually leading to something. Because if it's not leading to anything, then we might be just kind of doomed. Probably should have done this earlier. Could have saved myself a couple hours. Oh well, it's been cool to go back and do the alternate boss. And try out dwarfing all the other bosses and stuff. Been pretty exciting. Okay, it looks like this is leading right over to here. Which would be a disaster. Is this just straight up dead end? I don't have a boss zone? This is what I was really worried about. I do have... Oh, I don't want to do it, but I do have the method to get through this. Or at least to enter the void. Yeah, okay, this... I was half expecting this to, like, lead all the way around, but it's not. I'm gonna take this path to its natural conclusion and see if it gets us anywhere valuable. And if it doesn't, then we'll have to go find a speedometer cell, which wouldn't be that hard. I'll combine it with a jet. We will shrink down to a much smaller size and test some stuff out. That's kind of looking like the path. Because that is clearly completely shut down. There's no feasible way forward there. Which is very problematic. Man, I'm all sweaty. It is so warm. Probably shouldn't be recording for this long. I'm glad I decided not to do webcam. I was considering it, but... just decided I didn't want those lights on me, so... Had enough of that all day today. Decided that was not gonna be it. Zoom! Oh my god, it's beautiful. Okay, so I'm thoroughly confident with what's going on there now. So we're gonna have to use stasis strats if we don't have a portal angle. And I don't see a portal angle. Which is what the plan was originally, was to portal through the wall. But that clearly isn't an option. I wonder if I can launch the portal through the wall using the jet stream. If I stack it with acceleration. I'm not sure. Go ahead, shoot at me. Do it. See what happens. Literally nothing. Literally nothing will happen. This is the most unkillable I think I've ever made a build. Like, I genuinely think that this thing could just wander into the boss room and nothing could happen to it. Which is kind of insane. Because normally, the boss just kind of shreds you. And, like, big builds get super destroyed, but I think with the amount of passive regen we have, as long as I defend the... Wow, that was some good damage. As long as I defend the heart part, I'm kind of set. There's nothing to worry about. Okay, So I recall there being a speedometer cell up this way. So once we get that, we'll get into position. Is that it there? It's a combo cell for balloon. Okay. It's somewhere around here. I'm gonna cut to the point where I have the stuff that I need, and that way the end of this video has got some levity. I'm getting pretty tired, I'm sure you can tell. I don't want this to drag on too long. Found the speedometer cell. What am I gonna mix it with, though? Probably just a basic. Let's do that. I also mixed my hard cells, by the way, so we're now using double hard cells, which apparently gives 2 storage, which means it's just better than hard cells now. So yeah, I'll catch you in a minute when I get back. Alright, hello everybody, I'm back. So I just relaunched my game, and all my perks are gone because of the portal. I'm gonna leave this run here for now. Maybe this gets maybe this comes out like this, but I'm hoping to have a more satisfactory conclusion than this, because obviously this would be very unfortunate for it to go down like this. But regardless, I hope you enjoyed our adventure. I'm just now realizing that Chaotic Costs is probably going to be the end of us. So yeah, we can't recover from this. Look at how much biomass cost we're using up. We're using up 89,000. That's double what we have access to. Maybe I can clutch up. More than likely, I'm just going to delete myself. But like, you know what? No, fuck it. We made it this far. Let's keep going. We got this. I'm gonna try my best. we're gonna work hard. We're gonna succeed. And if we're not gonna succeed, then we're at least gonna die trying. So, what we need to do is I need to pull the I need to pull my portal as far as possible. And if that doesn't work, then we're gonna have to use stasis tech to fly through the world. Which is not something that I want to do, but it's something that I might have to do. We'll see. We have shrunken massively in size. This build is not going to be the same build that it once was. But that doesn't mean that we're completely screwed just yet. We can make this happen. Okay, here we go. I'm gonna pull the portal and pray it flies through the wall. I don't see it. Where's the portal? There it is. It did not fly through the wall. Okay. Alright. Well, you know what that means. It's time for stasis tech. This is for all the marbles. This is for everything. Here we go. So, stasis tech is as follows. Speedometer cell. Sufficiently spammed. Followed by jets. As many as we can get. Okay. And then stasis to power it up. And then we start to go fast. It's gonna freeze us in place. We're either gonna end up where we want to go, or we're gonna void out. Those are the only two options. Or I guess we could crash into a wall and explode. That's also an option. Okay. I have disintegrated. Well, let me know if you saw that one coming. Thank y'all for watching. I hope you enjoyed Primordialis today. Obviously the game still requires a little bit more work, but I had an absolute blast the whole way through. Despite it being a bit of a grind. It was a lot of fun. I'll catch y'all next time with some more Primordialis. See you, folks.